Now we are going to enter the most important session of this agenda. So before we get into, I want to introduce my two helpers. One is Timer, Peter, please. Leo, please. Can you introduce your job?
Hello, I'm Leo. Tonight I'm the timer for our meeting. My job is to record the time for each speech. In addition, I will help each speaker manage their time by showing them these cards. And when I show the green card, the speaker has 2 minutes left. And when I show the yellow card, the speaker will have 1 minute left. And when I show the red card, the speaker has no time.
Thank you, Leo. Professional explanation. And Peter, please.
Hello, good evening. And tonight I'm the one counter for our meeting. And my job is to keep track of how many times each speaker says, no. Also, I'm responsible for collecting the list. Yeah, voting ballot. Okay, thank you.
And the voting ballot, we have four items on it. The first one is best table topic speaker. We will choose one best table topic speaker when we enter table topic session. And the second one is most improved speaker, but today is our first meeting, so we don't have most improved speaker today. And the third one is best manual speaker. We will have 3 manual speakers later, and you can choose one you think he or she is the best. And the fourth one is best evaluator. We also have evaluation session after manual speech, so you can choose one you think who is the best one. And by the way, I'm the Toastmaster of evening tonight. My job is to make all the meeting work fluently and to keep this on the right way, on the right track, like a host of an activity. Now let's welcome the first speech, the first evaluator to introduce the first speaker. Abby, thank you.
I'm the evaluator of Kiki, and she is not only my roommate but also my best friend. And she's very hard-hearted and good at taking care of people. And she's warm and she's lovely. So let's welcome Kiki.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
My name is Kiki, and I want to deliver my C1 speech icebreaker here now. Okay. I want to tell you some little story about me. The first story is my English name story. And when I was a child, my mother asked me, what English name do you want to choose? And I think, oh God, I didn't even know A to Z. How can I know any other English name? So I think. I finally think that my favorite cartoon character is Hello Kitty. So I think, oh, Kiki is the right name I want to choose. So I told my mom, oh mom, I want the Kiki. Kiki is the name that I really want to choose. And my mom said, oh, Kiki. So she write down K-I-K-I. And as you can guess, my poor pronunciation made Kitty to Kiki. So my English name is Kiki now. Yes. And I want to say I'm a sophomore in clinical and counseling psychology of NDHU. And many people think that studying psychology is that people can predict others' thoughts or their thinking, but it's not true. Because for me, I just learn about our brain operation or other how to think or thoughts. But they are interesting too. And I want to introduce you about my family. I'm a family of 4 members. My mother, father, and my brother and me. My father is a sales and he is a chatterbox. I really love him, but sometimes I can't stand him because he always said a lot but do nothing. He always said, oh, the light is broken, so maybe tomorrow I will fix it. But my father always tomorrow go to playing golf or playing basketball and didn't appear in my house. So my superwoman mommy will fix the light. So I really love them, but I think I don't want to learn the bad thing about my father. And my brother is the closest member to me. His name is Tom, and he is now studying in the College of Cooking. And he really is a nice guy. He always cooks breakfast for me, and we can also guess what each other are thinking now, because we are so familiar to each other. Yes, and my family have another 3 members. It's 2 cats and 1 dog. The 2 cats is my favorite. They are my teacher or my counselor in my home. Because when I'm sad, I will go find my cat and play with them and petting them, and I will feel comfortable. And my dog is a cute guy. His birthday is same with me, so I always think he is the little brother of my family. And we all go to park on Sunday and play whole day and make our family commute more and play more and relax more. Okay, after introducing my family and my name, I want to say I'm here in Donghua University Toastmaster to improve my English because I really love language. I love English, love German, and love Japanese, but I'm all learning about them. So welcome to come to our party. Thank you, it's my speech.
Alright, thank you, Kiki. It is an awesome speech. It will make me understand you more. And from your story, I can feel a little happiness from your simple story. Now it's time for feedback. This is feedback sheet, and you can, I think everyone has one, and you can write your thoughts and what you think about that speech to Kiki and make her improve. Yeah, for 2 minutes. Now let's start our next speech. The next speech is C2 speech. The purpose is to organize your speech well. And our speaker is Enya. The evaluator is Jack. Let's welcome Jack to introduce Enya. Jack, please.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. It's my pleasure tonight to be the evaluator of What's your name? Anya, sorry. Just a joke, I know. Because I met her last night. We did a demo meeting at CG, and she did a fantastic job. But a little introduction of her. I didn't know her before until last night. Apparently, she's from Taichung, and this is her second year. She's a sophomore, and she majors in psychology. Beautiful young lady with a good voice, and her speech last night was very, very successful. And tonight, I think she's basically going to repeat what she did last night, except with even a better presentation. And what she's going to share with you tonight is very special because she picked a very complex, very difficult subject. She wants to talk about the age of Renaissance. We talk about Middle Ages. So please pay attention. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Linda. This is my first speech, so I feel very and when I'm nervous, my brain will blank. So I apologize that I have to take my script. I'm a second-year student in Doha University, and I take double major in history and psychology. Everyone knows that Renaissance is the golden age that literature and art blossoms. But I'm not going to talk about great artists or poets like Leonardo da Vinci or Picasso. What I'm going to talk about is how medieval time leads to the flourish of Renaissance. Before I talk about Renaissance, I want to talk about cities in medieval time. When Western Roman Empire collapsed, there were warfare everywhere. People can't keep themselves safe. The nobility built castles everywhere to control the land and protect themselves. And then normal people came to them for protection. Gradually, castles and the houses surrounding it become city. It was city that gave people warm and lovely home. People in medieval time had strong connection to their own city. They are proud of their city and they are willing to do anything to glory their city. And let's shift back to when Western Roman Empire collapsed. At 8th century and 9th century, the Vikings ventured down from North Sea to Western Europe. They destroyed everything in Western Europe, so things got even worse. It's too dangerous to trade from village to village. So people didn't buy things with coins. They instead exchanged their goods. Commerce disappeared. It was not until the Vikings or the Normans settled down in Normandy that peace arrived. At 10th century, through agricultural revolution, population increased and technology also improved. At the same time, Muslim government in Spain and North Africa were able to control Muslim tyrants in Mediterranean Sea. Most important of all, the state opened the road of commerce to Byzantine and Arabic world. Commerce in Western Europe and Mediterranean Sea restored again. Here I'm going to tell you why commerce linked to Renaissance. Latin and Greek literature passed into Europe through commerce, and people got flow to develop their technology, arts, music, or literature to live a better life. Governments and the nobility got money to support their city building or art design, etc. All of these are the foundation of Renaissance. Some says that medieval time or Dark Ages have nothing good to say, but it's not true. All flourish of medieval time, all flourish of Renaissance had its development process. Things can just pop up. To be honest, I like medieval time than Renaissance because it is medieval time. Give birth to Renaissance. I hope through my speech you can appreciate the beauty of medieval time. Thank you.
Thank you, Rina. This is really a professional speech with academics. Through your speech, I can learn lots of knowledge from your words about history. It's also 2 minutes for feedback. Speaker is Kiwi and the evaluator is Amanda. This is a C3 speech. Let's welcome the evaluator, Amanda, to introduce.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Amanda. Tonight I'm going to be the C number 3, get to the point, speech evaluator. Actually, every one of you are also evaluators too, because on your hands there's a brief summary about how to evaluate the speaker, does make the speech well or not. If you want to see the brief, you can see from the agenda. And tonight's speaker, Kiwi Chen, is an energetic and outgoing person. She studied in the she's a 30-year student in Donghua University, studying international business. And she also is a player in the school basketball team. Let's welcome Kiwi.
Okay. Hello everyone.
Hi.
I'm Kiwi. I feel so nervous because too many people is here. When I go to the toilet, it's too late. So I start my speech. As Amanda said, I'm a student in the Donghua University. I study in the international business. Today, I want to share some story with everybody. I want to talking about my summer life. This summer vacation, I went to Australia. Most people will say, oh, you almost go to some popular city, like Melbourne or Sydney. Fortunately, I go to a small city. The name is Adelaide. Taipei. What's wrong with you? Go. Okay, if you want to take route in the city, you don't need to pay the money for the taxi or buy your food. You just take this transportation. This transportation is very similar with MRT in Taiwan, but the name is tram, T-R-A-M. I think it's a good transportation because if you want to take route in city, you just take train. It's almost 3 to 5 minutes. You can take one train, and it's totally for free if you want to take in the city. I think it's good for tourists and citizens. The second, I want to share some special place in Adelaide. This one is the place for the ice skating. I never tried ice skating in Taiwan because the weather is not so cold. So it's my first time. I feel this experience is very nice. Maybe in Taiwan it's not so common to ice skating, but you can see the picture. For local people, it's a very popular activity. This one is a church. If you go to other country, I think you have to go to church because you can find out their history and the culture in their church. So this one is the biggest one church in Adelaide. The name is St. Peter Church. you see the outside, you feel this one is very old building, but if you go inside, you can see a lot of beautiful painting window. It's my first time to see this kind of window, so I feel very impressed. Near the church, you can see one special statue. Maybe you will think who's he, and you walk closer. You can find out he's a man, and he point their finger, who's he? He's the designer of the city in Adelaide. This statue almost 10 to 50 far from the city, and on the top of a little hill. So it's higher, and he points is the city in Adelaide. So I'm designer, and I point my city. So I think this one is very cute designer. I also go to some museum. And this one is the train museum. You can see many different kind of train in this museum. Near the train museum, you can see the airplane museum. You also can see a lot of Australia and other country airplane in this museum. Next. Most people will ask me, what is the most popular and important thing in Adelaide? Why people need to go to Adelaide? Because it's so small. I think the answer is wine. The weather is very good for the grape in the Adelaide. So Adelaide produce good quality wine. But this picture, this one is the farm for the grape. But you don't see any grape. Why? Because I go to in the summertime in Taiwan. It's the winter time in Adelaide. So no any grape. Next. And if you want to try some wine, you can go to some berry. You go to the berry, they will give you free wine. You can drink as you want. So I very like because I like drinking. Most people will say, want to go to Australia for what? For the animal, right? So today I want to show some pictures with you. This one is a sheep. This one is a kangaroo. Why? You will think I can take this so close picture with kangaroo because this one is the wildlife. You can go very closer. Almost you want to jump with them. Yeah, you can do that. Nobody will say no. But this is the rule. You can't touch them. You need because they want to protect their animal. So it's a rule. You can't touch them, but you can get as close as you want. That's all. This one is the Australian sea lion. This one is the New Zealand sea lion. I took this picture and he smiled to me. You know, smile. Okay, next one. Okay, it's okay. It's a koala. This is a panda. I know panda is so popular in Taiwan now. So I show this picture. I never saw panda in Taiwan. But I go to Adelaide. I saw a big panda. This one is a crab. Oh, pork. I go to the beach and see it. I think what's that? Maybe it's a stone. But I figure out. I find this one is a crab. This one. If you go to other country, one thing is very important. You can see the other people from the other country. So it's good time to make foreigner friend. So I make a lot of good friends in Adelaide. This girl is Japanese. This three man is come from Saudi Arabia. He's a Japanese boy. He's my classmate. He's so cute. He's all my classmate and my teacher. This one is the final picture, and it's my favorite picture. This summer I took. It's very beautiful. I think Adelaide is a good city. I saw beautiful view and eat delicious food and make a lot of foreigner friends. So I think you need to go to Adelaide. So today I recommend Adelaide to everybody. Thank you for your listening.
Thank you, Kiwi. By your pictures, I think I have been to Australia and Adelaide. Although I actually I didn't went there. Kiwi, why you are from Australia, not from New Zealand? Kiwi should come from New Zealand.
Yeah, I come from New Zealand.
So you should show New Zealand next time.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. It's bedtime, 2 minutes.